Here we go to the Forest of Myth. I think I remember where it is. It's like right here. Yeah, this little crevice right here. Howdy, folks. Oopsie. Okay, bad. Careful. Okay. I'm in. Yes. Wow, that was... Wow. Threaded that needle. Right through.
This is the village from the dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
We'll get ready to experience it again. Like right now. Oh, hello. Hi there. How are things? Huh? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree. The Divine Tree? Yes, it's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of the village. Did you investigate the cause of this presence? Not really, no. And why not? Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree except for prayer. And why is that? I don't know, alright? It's just how things have always been. Weird. Well, you guys are, it's just another settlement that has weird rules that aren't questioned necessarily. And we just accept that about them, I guess. Alright, enjoy having your weird rules. We're gonna look at the weird tree now. Everything seems normal here. We appear to have hit a dead end. Hold a moment. What is that on the ground? Just some funny looking berries. I'd wager those berries are poisonous. Maybe, but I'm not hungry enough to find out. Oh, maybe that's what's poisoning the kids? We are the grass, we are the trees, we are the woods. Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people today? You should talk, Weiss. Pah! As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense. Hang on. I don't think he's done. The dark form that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking. That would be nice. Black, pure darkness, painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. This is wrong, whispered the tree in the voice of wind through the leaves. This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed. Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree, and once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world. Words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light coalesced into stars. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached hospital sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy too has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tan skin and deep green eyes. She is a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him. But he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming. He knows this. Every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her of his feelings, that this might not be so. But this conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up the memory and carefully stores it within itself, etched upon it is a single word: envy. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises, and another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the flight with 23 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce, low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time and is etched into a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory's been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. Is that the end of Drakengard? Is that how Drakengard ends in the ending that leads to the Nier ending? It might be. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room Gestalt had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Gestalt suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the Forest of Myth, its villagers, prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. This is all that remains. As Gestalt stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Look. A small, shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It looked like to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. This shade appears to be consuming the memories. That little thing? It's barely worth my time to kill. The tree extended a branch towards Gestalt. Without a second thought, Gestalt brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Shades have organs and stomachs? I thought they were just weird clouds of like, maybe the scrawl. Look, thought the tree. There is the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. Ahem. I implore... It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? Green. It spoke. This shade has intelligence. And emotion. Who cares? Gestalt brushed Weiss's comment aside as his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to Gestalt. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against Gestalt, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out to its entire body. It was emotion. More than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone. 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New, powerful emotions had begun to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginnings of a soul. And the man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation. But the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-headed beasts? Shit. Shit. What was the number? 30? Ugh. You let it slip through your fingers. Give me a break. I have to go back to that stupid land of words? God damn it. Ow. I was thinking the colors were important. I lost track of the number. That's fine. I can skip for a while, I guess. So she has deep blue eyes. 23 companions. A red dragon falls. Color of lost envy was blue this time. How many lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beasts? 23. Okay, riddle time's over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key, shouted the book. Grab the key. The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed into its way into the wall. This world is falling apart. How can a world of letter... I implore. Most important thing. World. Yonah. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. This tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letter slowly faded, Gestalt was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied. What in the... I never realized that shades were capable of rational thought. I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. Can't I just kill something without all this voodoo nonsense? With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in this world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind. Obtain the memory tree key. Hey, that was actually really quick. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, major progress. Wait, is that all of them? No, sacrifices in the middle. Okay. So we have the memory tree, the loyal Cerberus, the law of robotics, and the stone guardian. We just don't know where sacrifice is. So I guess we check back with Popola then, huh? Alright. I'm getting these way more frequently than I expected, actually. I kind of thought that each one would be an ordeal into its own right, but really the only one that was an extended thing was they're just saying that there's information at Popola. The only one of these that was really an extended ordeal was probably the junk heap, because I had to clear the junk heap multiple times over the course of the quest, because they sent me back in. Whereas the other one was like, hey, let's just go to the... Oh, you guys solved the mystery yet? No, we got nothing. So what's with the berries? We picked them up over by the huge tree. I thought maybe... Here, hand them over, I'm starving. Are you mad? Those berries are clearly poisonous. Each one such as you... Even one such as you cannot hope to... Damn, these are delicious. Give me some more. Really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could try one. Oh, bad idea. Ugh. I think Weiss is right about those berries. My stomach feels like someone stuck a sword in there. Hey now, what's wrong? You look like... Oh no, don't tell me you ate one of those berries. For the love of the trees, those things are deadly. Quick, take this antidote before you perish. I thought I was a goner there. What kind of an idiot aren't you? Didn't you see the lumps, the unusual colors? Why, even a child would know better. Look, I was just trying to... Wait. Did you say child? Oh crap, I bet that kid ate one of those berries. It's quite possible. And even if the poison is this painful to an adult, I can only imagine what it would do to a child. Hey Kainé, did you take the antidote? Don't need it. God, those berries are amazing. The truly amazing thing is that your stomach is fouler than your taste in clothing. If you had genitals, I would chop them off right now. Well, that's good. We got an antidote. That's something. So I guess the kid will be safe now. Where the hell do you get the sacrifice stone from? Maybe instead of
I still can't feel my arms. Or my legs.
I feel fine.
You must have a cast iron stomach, Kainé. Oh.
The hussie's internal organs are as filthy as her mouth.
Why do you have to be such a shithead all the time? Look.
That was disappointing. I almost nailed it. At that point, it's better just to leave than try to grab it again. Because those bastards will usually attack me when I'm trying to get onto it. And not a lot of good comes of that. So maybe we get the stone sacrifice fragment by, instead of giving the kid the antidote, we slice him open and take it out of his stomach. The stone was there the whole time. Probably not. It's probably not where we're going with this. I would imagine it involves the Aerie. That's the one location we haven't gone to yet. Oh, well, the Aerie or the shore area are the two locations we have yet to visit. Let's see, where's this sick kid? Oh, right, the grocer. That's the person to talk to, I think. Might as well hand up the antidote before I do anything else. I more or less accidentally did a quest.
I'm bushed. Oh, you.
Hey.
Ma'am, I think your child ate a poison berry. If you give him this antidote, he should recover. Oh, thank you. I'll have him take it right away. Glad to hear it. And perhaps remind him not to eat foodstuffs he finds on the ground. 10,000 gold, oh my goodness.
I knew it. This is what I was talking about.
There we go, we went and saved somebody's life. There's that. Got 20 grand at the moment.
Oh, you. Yeah, I'm kind of busy now.
Definitely want to save up a bit because I went by the when I was going to save after the wedding tragedy happened. I went to save to stop for the day, and I've noticed that the weapon merchant has somebody that gives you like 50% magic. And I'm like, I want that. So I might want to save up for that, but that's going to cost a bit. At least 30 grand. I don't remember the exact number. Alright, Popola, do you have secrets for me? Any breakthroughs? Wait, any new stuff here? Oh, now both of the armor knights are there. Weird. Huh. Okay. And the wolf's there, and the robot's there. Interesting. There's only one more place for a boss to go on the screen. Seems like the game must be really close to ending, but then of course we have the multiple branching endings to deal with. But ending A seems to be within our reach.
Hey.
You learned anything about the Shadow Lord's key? You know, I was just going to talk to you about that. You remember the Aerie, right? Nailed it. That depressing shell of a village. Not so much anymore. I just got this letter from the village chief. From the office of the chief of the Aerie to Popola. My greetings to you and your village. I hope everything is going well. Our village has shut itself away from the world for far too many years, and we have therefore decided it is time to change our ways. As part of this endeavor, we have resolved to establish a shop within the village. It is now open for business, and I look forward to seeing a great many customers visit from all over the world. With regards to the sacrifice keyword you wrote about, one of our villagers claimed to know the meaning behind the term. You are more than welcome to speak with him on the matter as part of your visit to the Aerie. I hope to hear from you again soon. Sacrifice? This is it. But how? I brought this up with the leaders from every town in the land. You did? This entire affair strikes me as a bit too convenient. I'm afraid Grimoire Weiss is correct. What? Oh, come on, what now? The Aerie has been shut off from the world for years, and now they've not only opened trade routes, but they freely exchange information about the Shadow Lord. I agree. Seems rather unnatural. Yeah, well, it doesn't bother me. I won't get Yonah back if I sit here and try to make sense of every little thing. And if there's shades there, I'll just kill him. I'll just kill them all and be done with it. Oh dear. Well, if that's the way you feel, I guess I won't stop you. Try speaking with the chief when you get there. Well, we have a lead. Our final lead, perhaps. Ow. I do have one final curiosity, though, so maybe before... yeah, maybe before I do this, I'll check on the lady at the lighthouse. She's just like one loose end I'm curious about. The flower wasn't any of Devla's books, so she's at...
The Aerie, huh? Alright, let's go see the chief.
What a soul-crushing place.
Alright, so that's our next lead, and the game seems like it's about to end because all the boss fight thing is over with. And of all the quests, there is one I want to look into, which I'm just curious what happened to the old lady. So the fact that there was like a lighthouse quest earlier has me curious. Hey, buddy, you know a place called the Lost Shrine? Yeah, I know about it. Listen, I'm what's called a botanist. That means I study plants. This is all probably way over your head, but just bear with me, alright, buddy? Anyway, there's this place called the Lost Shrine, and it supposedly contains a very rare tree. I'm looking for someone to go there and borrow a piece of the tree's root. Come on, buddy, just one little piece of root. I'll do it, but you have to stop calling me buddy. Oh, well, I know exactly where that tree is. We've been there multiple times. That's a bit of a trip to get back there. Alright, we're coming up to the lighthouse now. Somebody should be somewhere around here. Hey! Hey, got a moment? You used to be friends with the lighthouse lady, right? As I remember it, we basically hated each other. Oh, well, you at least talked to her, right? Can I ask you a favor? What's the job? The lighthouse is in good shape now, but it's gonna wear out eventually. We'd like to have her replacement parts ready. Can you get the parts from the junk heap? I'm sure the lighthouse lady would be appreciative wherever she is. I can't believe I'm helping her again, but alright, I'll do it. Thank you. I think we'll need 10 broken lenses and 10 broken batteries. And while you're at it, 10 mysterious switches would be nice too. Crap. This is what I get for being me. I had all of those things just a moment ago, I think, and I'd sold just a few of them. Okay, maybe I have less of them than I thought, actually. 10 mysterious switches? Oh well. I don't know if I care about this. I don't know if I care about side quests that much in this game. Because it's just like, they're a bunch of fetch quests, and with that, usually don't involve characters and stuff like that, so I'm not super attached to that. You like, hey, can you get me some random crap? You got me the random crap, here's 500 gold. Is not that interesting to me? But I specifically checked in on this because Lighthouse Lady was like a character, and I wanted to check in on that character. But instead she's dead now, so much for that. Well, it is worth looking. So I think I've noticed a pretty farmable spot. We'll check it out here in a moment. I think a boar might spawn here every single time, and we've gotten so much more powerful than we were when we first fought boars that he's actually really defeatable. I think I just two-shot him. Yep. And then you mine him. Mine him. That's not the right word at all. And you get a boar liver. There you go. Last time I got boar meat. I don't know what boar meat's worth, but a boar liver, I believe, I think I sold for 2,000 or 3,000 on its own. So that's probably a good farm spot if you want money. Which I might want if I want specific weapons. Which, as you can imagine, I'm going towards the desert right now for a specific reason.
I wonder if these people use the same mask for life.
I hadn't thought about it. I hope they wash those things.
It's hard to believe there are plants that can grow in this desert.
Yeah, this'll never work.
How do you mean?
I mean, if plants could grow here, it would be full of them. God, looks can be so stupid sometimes.
Have you ever planted anything before, Kainé?
Nope.
Well, then you don't know. You gotta try things out for yourself.
Indeed, experimentation can often be the key to new knowledge.
You guys sure are a bunch of optimists. You've been wearing the same shitty clothes since I met you.
There is nothing more filthy than your underwear, hussy.
What, this? I don't wear the same one all the time. I have a different set for every day of the week. And every night I scrub them with soap and water. So you can bet your ass I'm cleaner than either of you.
My word.
This seems like an obvious one to get. There's 2 spears here, Captain's Holy Spear and Phoenix Spear. Captain's Holy Spear both does less damage and weighs more, whereas Phoenix Spear weighs less and does more damage. And they both have magic power of 50, which makes them my favorite thing. Let's know now they will be used. Boom. That's terrifying. Oh my god, it looks amazing too. Also, let's look at selling. Just to review real quick. Where's the boar stuff? Boar liver, yep, 2,500. It's not bad. There's also boar meat, 300. Not nearly as valuable. So I guess it's a total gamble which one you're gonna get. But yeah, I've got boar liver twice today already, so that's not bad. Look at this thing. It's so glowy. Same moveset as before, so it's still some element of awkwardness to the spearing, but hey. High magic scores gotta count for something. Probably gonna go off to the next objective next, into the Aerie. We have a problem. A great number of people have gone missing in sandstorms lately. That's not good. You have any idea why? No, the soldiers have even investigated, but they didn't find anything. Huh, troubling. Excuse me, sir, I have an urgent request. What is it? We've received word that bandits are breaking into the Baron Temple. However, the rules prevent us from entering the temple and dispatching the intruders. Therefore, we would like you to eliminate the thieves in our stead. Finally, a job with some killin'. Please be careful. It's bad enough that the bandits are in our most sacred place, but if they were to touch the seal... What seal? Legends tell of a powerful shade that has been sealed away in a section of the temple. If they stumble across it during their search for treasure. Yes, that would be bad. And for the bandits as well. Okay, so we have to hurry. Got it. Time to ignore that quest.